Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Global Issues on Al Hikmah TV 24/7 online. It is indeed a pleasure to have with us in Al Hikmah studio Dr. Iqbal Nazir. Welcome to the show, Dr. Iqbal.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you. And to our audience out there, we have a very interesting show for you today. Dr. Iqbal Nazir is a specialist in homeopathic medicine. He has an interesting background. He is the president of Health Remedies. He's a homeopathic consultant, homeopathic medicine consultant. He has an MS, a DHS, a degree in pharmacy, in biochemistry, etc. He has a long list of achievements, and today we are very blessed to hear from Dr. Iqbal Nazir, who can give us some guidelines on homeopathic medicine. So Dr. Sahib, tell us a little bit about yourself. So how many years now have you been in this profession, or in the medical profession, the pharmacist profession, whatever it is?
Well, I am here since 1971 in United States of America, and I'm practicing in a laboratory medicine for a very long time. I work in a very big hospital, in Jackson Memorial Hospital, which is affiliated with University of Miami. I work in Columbia Presbyterian Hospital in the city of New York, and so many places I work, and I enjoy my field. It's a clinical field. We know what's happening inside the body. So we know what the cardiac function test will be, the lipid function, lipid profile, and everything. So when I have this background, then it becomes very easy for me to find what is the cause of a certain problem. And that's one of the aspects of the clinical. Being a knowledge of pharmacy, being a pharmacist, I know the whole medicine which are produced commercially on the largest scale on pharmaceutical industry, they have a side effects. So, and this also helped me to find out what is the cause the person complaining. Maybe it is a cause of the medicine he's taking it.
So what you're saying, that you have been into what we call conventional medicine for many years?
Yes.
And then you decided to get into homeopathic medicine.
Exactly.
Wow. So what motivated you to do this?
Well, I was motivated. I saw, well, it happened with me also. That years ago, I have a high cholesterol and a high sugar. And the thing was that the doctor was telling me, well, you need to have a metformin for your blood sugar, and Lipitor for this. And when I know the side effects, I say, no, it's not for me. So I was looking for an alternate way of treating myself, which I found homeopathy. And, and that became very interesting.
So you are a living example of homeopathic medicine.
Yes. Whatever the ailment I have, I treat myself from the homeopathy. Then when I saw the success rate on myself, 100%, I said, well, yes, I can do for community, for the help the people, for the friends, the family. So that's why
So how many years ago now you started treating yourself with homeopathic medicine for high glucose?
Yes. Well, for me, it doesn't take a long time, but I'm practicing actually for the last 10 or 11 years on full-time basis. If people call me for their certain symptoms, then I review their blood test, I review their background, what the symptoms are. After talking to them, then I suggest what will be the right remedy for that kind of symptom the person is suffering. So that's what I do, and they get very well, in few months' time.
So tell us a little bit about your background and your studies, as we were talking before we get into the details of homeopathic medicine, like your MS and DHS degree.
I have a master's in biochemistry, from Pakistan. I went from Karachi University. I went for in a Dow Medical College. I learned the pharmacy, and that pharmacy that time was compounding pharmacy. We
Okay.
have to make our own ointment, tinctures, everything own.
Wow.
Not only like a pill. We don't have no pill at that time to count 1, 2, 3 and give it to patient. No, we go specifically what kind of medicine they needed. Plus pharmacognosy, another subject I took it, which is the study of the medicinal plants. That was extremely interested for me to learn it. I have so much aptitude towards that. These are the background which motivate me.
Because those are the natural resources
Yeah.
that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has set up there in the world to benefit human beings.
Exactly
The
right.
herbs, the plants,
Yeah.
the trees.
Like I mentioned, Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, there is a hadith by Jabir Radiyallahu Ta'ala anhu that for every disease there is a cure. When the symptom of the disease matches with the symptom of the disease, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala gives shifa.
Yes, yes.
And
God
this is
has created the cure for every disease.
Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala cured
We simply got to discover it.
Yeah. So it works wonder. Every cure is there. Now the second aspect, why the people get sick. The reason is having a wrong food. Another thing, if the people take a wrong food, modified food, that's why acidic food, it causes a lot of problem. There is a rule of thumb. If a person is consuming 75% of alkaline food, 25% of acidic food, the body is alkaline. All the germs, all the bacteria grow in the acidic medium. How we will find the body is acidic? The best thing is pH of the urine. If you go urine testing, you will say, oh, it's a 5.5. Oh, the body is very acidic. A good doctor, homeopath, he said, well, let me fix his body first because he's taking a wrong food. So go back to the basics. Why? Eat 75% alkaline food. There's a list of the food.
So
Go
what
into
are some of the examples of alkaline food?
there are many, there's a whole list of food, I can give you copies and you can put enough together.
Right.
If you eat acidic food, that's really bad, Like, for example, so many sugary food, starchy food, so much, it causes so many.
Most of the processed food.
Processed food is the worst.
Yeah.
That is the thing. And also the high fructose corn syrup is really very bad. I tell the people who come to me all the time, please read the label first before you put anything in your mouth. High fructose corn syrup leads to the diabetic in a period of time. If somebody is 25 years, for the next 20 years they are taking, of course they will get some kind of problem when they reach 40, 45. So important thing, the first thing is food. Now when you already have a problem, then what step you should take it? If you go, if you are taking any, medicine which is harming you, they are chemicals.
So as you mentioned that, what basically is the difference between homeopathic medicine and what we call conventional medicine? The regular medicine, the prescription medicine over the counter. What's basically the difference?
Conventional medicine are there prescribed by the doctor through the prescription, and they are manufactured by it's a man-made synthetic made with a combination of different ingredients. And the thing is when you put anything in the mouth, those medicine is going through your stomach.
Right.
Now when it's going to stomach has a hydrochloric acid which is going to destroy everything. So now what these companies have to do it, they have to preserve it. How to preserve the inactive ingredients? Now they have a fillers, a binder, the dyes, phosphate, sulfate, so many things in order to protect the active ingredient. So when a person swallow, it will go to the intestine, then the absorption take place. And from there, it goes to the bloodstream, and now the patient getting affect whatever they're taking it.
Right.
Now, you asked me a very good question. Now, homeopathy, what is doing it? There is no preservative, no binder, no filler, no dye, nothing. What
Right.
you're taking, you're putting sublingually a small little pellet under the tongue, and they absorb through the mucous membrane directly into the blood. So it is 100% pure.
Oh, it works faster.
It
then.
even works faster. For example, I give you example of a medical doctor give nitroglycerin. Nitroglycerin for the cardiac pain. If a person have a lot of cardiac, so what they do right away, they need emergency. They put those pill under the tongue. Why? Because it affecting very fast.
Yes, yes.
So that is the whole idea of the homeopathy. So homeopathy, when you put a small pellet under the tongue, it absorbs very fast directly into the blood. There is no side effects at all, and the patient get cured.
Wow, that
This
is
is
interesting.
this interesting. Yeah.
So, so those form of medications, what are they made from? Natural herbs,
yes.
etc.
Homeopathy derive about 80%, 75, 80% is a natural source from the plant source, plant base. Other are from the animal source, which very, very few. I will give you example. And also some are made on the mineral source. Some minerals are very, very effective, natural minerals. So they are also. So there are three different ways of making the medicine.
Okay, okay. Now to get a little realistic, because I know our viewers worldwide, we got a lot of viewers from different parts of the world. While hearing of homeopathic medicine and conventional medicine, I'm sure everybody got their own medical problems and technicalities, so they're probably interested in hearing more about their own issues that affect them. What kind of medication would you use for like diabetic?
Well, yeah, diabetic, for example, I'll give you an example. There is a plant, Zygenium jambolenum. This is the name of the plant, Zygenium jambolenum. It's a very well known for hundreds of years. In Urdu,
And where do you get this plant?
the plant is all over in all over
The world?
even here too, in America too.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what you call in Urdu jamun, if you heard the name.
Yes.
Jamun.
Yes.
Jamun. Jamun.
That's the little black plant?
Yeah, the black. So what happened? It is come at the same time of when the mangoes are growing it in the season.
Right.
So now look at that. Mango has a very high glycemic index. When the people, I love mango, everybody loves mango.
Right.
Now what happened? When you're eating a lot of mango, you're liable to get your sugar high.
Okay.
So the trick is, after eating mango, take jamun, fruit.
Wow. Wow.
So that is like antidote of the sugar. It will bring the sugar down. So same principle, we have a medication made it.
So you're saying the jamun comes in the same season
Yeah,
of mangoes.
exactly.
How
Free.
Allah has created it. So that brings us to the hadith
Yeah.
that every disease has a cure.
Yeah.
So the fruit that puts more sugar in your body, you have another fruit that brings it down.
Bring it down, exactly.
So that's why, I always tell people, Dr. Nazir, that, when you go to a country, or even in your own country where you live, the fruits that are in season are the fruits that you should eat a lot, as opposed to the ones that people simply have in the supermarkets that are stored, refrigerated, and now they
Yeah.
sell it out of season. But the fruits that are naturally naturally grow in that time, in
That's
that
right.
season, by the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, God
Exactly.
Almighty, whatever is happening in the atmosphere at that time, bacteria, diseases, sicknesses, these natural foods will naturally counteract the technicalities and
Exactly.
the diseases from those other things.
Absolutely. Now I'm giving you
I like that example of the jamun. That
Jamun?
is so
Okay.
unique.
But-
So the jamun tree, what you're saying, you eat the fruit, the leaves, or what happens here?
you eat, well, jamun, you itself eat jamun after eating a mango.
Wow.
Right. Now what happens, suppose, now, a lot of time we don't have mango, so what do you do? Now the patient has a high sugar, so what do you do? Get this homeopath remedy, Zygerium jambolinum. It's a homeopath remedy. So if you take either two form, liquid form, put some like a drops under the tongue, or take the pellets under the tongue, and you should take twice a day, 3 times a day.
And that was made more or less from jamun.
From jamun seed.
Yeah.
This is the drive from the, so it's a natural 100%. Now example, I am giving you example. For example, if a person is complaining about the watery eyes, allergic watery eyes. So if you are telling the doctor homeopath, so he will
Red eyes, watery
red
eyes.
eyes and this. So what is where he will get? He will get from the red onion. Now red onion, if you cut red onion, it will induce you watery eyes, right?
Right.
It will introduce.
Right. It
So what
causes
happens?
the same effect,
so
yeah.
now we are doing it. We are making a medicine directly from the alum cepa, which is a red onion, and curing the redness and the itching and burning of the eye is cured.
So what you do, you eat red onions.
Well, eating is different thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm not eating is one thing. Suppose if somebody coming well,
Okay, you're making the homeopathic
Homeopathic
medicine
medicine.
from red onions.
red onion
All right.
for the symptoms if running eyes, itching eyes, watery eyes. So if somebody gives the remedy from alum cepa, you are cured. You don't have to worry about it.
So this is what we call natural medicine.
natural medicine.
Natural, healthy. You spoke about the seed of the jamun fruit.
Yeah.
What about the seed of a date?
Well,
Kajur,
seed-
what benefits does that help? Because I have seen someone brought that to somebody, they took the seeds and they turned it into powder and said it has many health benefits.
Date itself has so many benefits.
I know,
Allah
yeah,
SWT
the
make
date
it
itself,
so
yeah.
good. It has, and even one of the, I don't know exactly the hadith, but I was
Oh, there are
told
many
the
hadith on
hadith
dates.
about the date.
Yeah.
If you keep the date in your home, you have no disease
Yes.
coming in that
the,
home.
the home
And I
that
agree.
has no date has no food.
No, exactly right.
Which means that the date is such a benefit
Yeah.
and so beneficial for you. It's that food that God has provided for your body. And that's why I was kind of curious. Maybe the seed also has some cure for some things.
Yeah, definitely. Now I'm going to give you example of person has anemia.
Okay.
Low hemoglobin, anemia. So, what are you going to do there? You have two choices. You will go to prescription medication or go eat figs.
Oh.
Fig has a enormous amount of iron. Enormous amount of iron. Fig. So, if a person with a low hemoglobin, low iron is getting benefit from eating figs, it's a natural way. Apple have a lot of iron. Fig is the number one.
Okay. Okay.
And we have a
okay.
medication also.
What teen? The teen. What you call that?
Yeah, teen, exactly, teen.
Yes.
Arabic
yes.
word teen.
Yeah.
Teen. So, yeah, Allah SWT Ta'ala make all these things for the benefit of a human being.
So it's healthy. It
Very
cures a person who is anemic.
Iron. The person, what the iron? People have a, iron deficiency anemia. So what are you going to do? The best thing is eat figs. If you eat, this is a routine. You're not going to be cured by eating the fig. But I'm saying if you are maintaining
Yes.
your lifestyle, eating every day, healthy fruits, you are not get sick.
Right, and it's going to prevent
You.
sicknesses and diseases.
Sickness, yeah.
Now, I really enjoy listening to this, and I'm sure that our viewers out there, Dr.
Thank you.
Iqbal Nazir, will benefit a lot. So we have been speaking for approximately 25 minutes already. Oh, yeah, time just
Oh, yeah.
goes.
Oh, my God, I didn't know that.
We got another 15 minutes or so, but we got to go on a short commercial break.
Okay.
So as soon as the break, when we come back after the commercial break, we want to touch a little bit on some specific problems that people go through, blood pressure, insomnia. When we come back after the
Okay.
short break, skin diseases, I would like to talk a little bit about colon cancer, anxiety. These are things you hear people
Right.
got all the time. What are your recommendations? What does homeopathic
I will.
medicine have to say about that? All right?
I will.
So thank you very much for tuning in to Al Hikmah TV 24/7 online. Those of you who have tuned in before, we have been talking to Dr. Iqbal Nazir, who is a pharmacist, a specialist in homeopathic medicine, a man with a lot of experience, 32 years of medical background. So stay tuned. When we come back after the short break, we will be talking a little more in details on specific problems that people experience. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Allah gives hikmah, wisdom, to whomsoever He wills. And whomsoever is given wisdom is certainly given a lot of good. Only the people of understanding will benefit from the reminder. Tune in to Al Hikmah TV for khutbahs, lectures, and Islamic reminders. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Global Issues on Al Hikmah TV 24/7 online. It is indeed a pleasure once more to have with us in Al Hikmah studio Dr. Iqbal Nazir. And those of you who have been tuned in to Al Hikmah TV for the past half an hour or so, you would have been benefiting a lot from this discussion we have with Dr. Iqbal Nazir, who is a specialist in homeopathic medicine, has been in the medicine field for the past 32 years, and now he treats people worldwide on homeopathic medicine. So, Dr. Iqbal Sahib Ji, we have been talking a little bit on the differences of homeopathic medicine and conventional medicine and different things, how it works. So, for the interest of our viewers worldwide, I know people like to hear things directly. Some of the things that people suffer nowadays is like high blood pressure. Everybody tells you my blood pressure is high. That's the first thing the doctor checks when you go. What are some of the homeopathic remedies for this?
Oh, very common.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you have, everybody have it. Okay, for example, I give you alum sativa, the name of the medication. Alum sativa, S-A-T-I-V-A. What is alum sativa? Is a lesson in Urdu, or garlic in English.
Oh, you're kidding.
So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made this. You just said it about there's a cure for diseases.
Yes.
So what happened if we have in homeopathic dilution, we make the medication for the blood pressure, and it is a source from the garlic, alum sativa, of course in a different potency. It depends how high it is blood pressure. It's not going to be fixed in a few days.
Of course.
You have to be there.
Because it did not happen in a few days. It took a long time.
Long time. And
so if you eat a lot of garlic, would it
well,
prevent
if you
it?
eat is a different thing, because when you eating is going into your mouth, is going into your stomach, whatever the left. But when you taking directly in homeopathic remedy, is 100% pure, because this is extract from the alum sativa, and you are putting under your tongue. So everything going directly.
So most of these medication you put under your tongue.
Yes. This is the beauty. Why? Because we need the absorption directly from the mouth into the blood, from the mucous membrane of the mouth, rather than going into the stomach. Then we need a preservative.
Wow.
Because active ingredients only one. That is alum sativa. Now, if we have to take it by mouth orally and swallow, then we need to add so many preservative to preserve the active ingredients. So what is the use? Then now you are going to get side effects. We don't need it.
So is that the reason why some medication they ask you to chew so it works in a different way? You chew it.
Well, if we don't chew, actually we put under the tongue, that's all.
And it dissolves.
It dissolves by itself. Is a lactose pellet. And if a person is, for example, diabetic, then we have a silica, non-sugary tablet, which put under the tongue. But anyway, the source is the mouth.
The
which
mouth.
Mouth is the directly source, is a wonderful, it is all.
Interesting. And what about insomnia? I'm just talking of some of the things that I know our viewers will be interested in. These are some of the things that people can't sleep, high blood pressure, sugar is high. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are some of the remedies? Or
Okay, I can give you, for example, a very, very interesting question. Now I'll give you, for example, we need caffeine in the morning.
To keep awake.
Keep awake.
Right.
Well, because we have to go to work.
Right.
Now, for homeopathic remedies, we make it directly from caffeine to make you sleep.
Wow. So the same thing that keeps you awake can put you to sleep.
Put you to sleep. Because on one hand, you are producing a symptom to wake you up. Because you are inducing insomnia, right? With the caffeine.
Right.
And a person coming with the condition with insomnia. Now you're giving the same thing. For example, coffee karura is the name of the medication. It's available. You take it when you go to bedtime and you're sleeping. It's made from the coffee in the homeopathic dilution. That's the thing. So it's a wonderful.
Interesting.
It's very much interesting. Now you don't have no side effect.
And these are discoveries that have been made
200 years ago.
200 years ago, people have been practicing homeopathic medicine in America?
America was practicing, they started in 1821 to 1935. It was New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia. We have a very good hospitals, everything. Very, very good doctors were here from America, USA. But ever since in 1935, when FDA come, they started fading away the homeopathy.
Because of the conventional medicine, the money, the business.
Business has become a business. So, and that was now people are waking up, because when you are getting sicker and no cure inside, how long you gonna be diabetic for 25 years? How long you gonna take blood pressure medicine for 30 years?
Yes.
What is people when think in their mind, well, there's got to be some stop, because I'm getting a lot of side effects. So what I should do? Now they're switching toward the alternative medicine, either Ayurvedic, herbal medication, homeopathy, Chinese, whatever they hands on.
Yes. You mentioned diabetic. What are some of the side effects of metformin tablets?
Well, metformin, I mean, I don't know exactly. There's so many. If you go on Google search,
yes,
there's so many things. But what happened, you know, it's not agree with the body, either some,
the principle you mentioned, these foreign elements and chemicals that you put in your body.
Oh, the body, it causes definitely.
It definitely will
why?
cause.
Very simple reason why. Metformin maybe is a very, very good medication. I'm not disputing. But problem is, you are taking metformin by the mouth, swallowing with the water into the stomach. Now you are preserving the active ingredients. Now you need phosphate, preservative, titanium dioxide, preservative. You are putting a lot of, in order it works. So now it's going to work in your small intestine after absorption. But now you got a lot of side effects which body don't need it.
Yes.
So why to take that?
Yes, yes.
This is the reason.
No, that makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. Another thing that people face a lot nowadays, young people, anxiety. I mean, I can understand older people has a lot of stress, but you have young people. I mean, when I was young, I never understood what it was about anxiety.
Anxiety, yeah.
You know, stress. Now you hear young people talking about stress, and I mean people in their 20s.
They are 20.
So what are some of the cures from homeopathic medicine for anxiety?
Wonder. There are 3 or 4 medication are miracle drug. They are very, very, very good.
And what they derive from, like what herb? You know, I still like that jamun idea you told me about. Like what kind of
well, this is
herbs or plants or trees they use?
This is from the mineral source. We give from the mineral source. Because like I say before, you know, like at 75-80% of the, you know, from the plant source, other one are the mineral, natural mineral.
Oh, okay.
Like sodium, potassium, chloride, phosphate, sulfate, whatever the mineral source. So, in the anxiety level, I found it, for example, for, you know, Cali is called the Califorce. I don't know if people remember or know. Califorce is the name. It's a what you call the mineral. You know, calcium phosphoricum is the name of the homeopath. You take it, put under the mouth. Now your anxiety level is gone, and this is particularly so good for panic attacks.
Okay.
People get panic.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Now this is one of the best.
But anxiety and panic has a connection. Because,
yeah,
yes.
but the two different. Now, for anxiety, you said it. Now, anxiety, the medicine is very commonly given arsenicum album. It's a very, very important medicine. You give it, and there are so many purposes. It's not only for the anxiety, it's good for the food poisoning also.
Oh,
If somebody have a wrong food eating, take arsenic album. It will cure. Now, anxiety, it is very good medication. So, from the mineral source, we have a very good medication.
Right.
And now, for example, like an example, your panic disorder is really very bad. Panic disorder means what happens if you get unknowingly shocking news. Death in the family, accident happened, you were not expecting the moment of news which you are not ready for. And what's going to happen?
Right.
Particularly lady, you get out of your control. And that, so what you do? The best thing, take 4 pills, Califos, put under the mouth, you are finished. You're cured. Or if you want to go from the allopathy medicine, Western, you need a Xanax then. It's a prescription drug Xanax. Xanax is for panic disorder also. So now you're going to either doctor, you got a prescription, and you are taking it.
Right.
But here it's a natural way, no preservative. You put in the mouth, you are pure.
Excellent, and less side effects.
No side
effects. No side effects. I like that.
The idea is no side effect.
Yes.
Califos is one of the best.
Yes. Yes.
There are many things. Now we were just talking before about the coffee karuda for the passion flower. We have a passion flower, right? It's a passion flower. So we have a medication, passiflora. Passiflora is a medicine derived from the passion flower. So what it does, it relaxes the mind and you will go to sleep very well. You take before bed.
Wow.
What is the source? From the flower, passion flower. Passiflora is the name of the homeopath remedy. You take this and now you are sleeping very nicely.
Right, so because most of these homeopathic medicine come from different fruits and different plants, as we said before.
Plants, vegetable, fruits, yeah, they're all natural sources.
Because these fruits and vegetables were created
Yeah.
to help mankind in the healthiest way.
And you know, all when you mention the fruit and vegetable, now any vegetable with a color, have you seen the bell pepper with the green? Yellow, red, antioxidant, excellent because of the color. They are very, very good for powerful antioxidant.
Wow.
People take it. You know, it regenerates the cells in the body.
That is interesting.
So, so what we should
That is really interesting. Now, before we conclude the show today, Dr. Iqbal Nazir, another sickness that people complain about is the colon cancer. And as we were talking some time before, that's one of the highest rated disease in the United States of America. What are some of the causes for that, or some of the homeopathic medication for that?
Yes, we have a good medication for that. Colon is a big problem, because you're eating a wrong food, not for maybe a long time. It develops so many ulcers and everything, happen. But since I'm talking about the people from subcontinent, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, maybe Trinidadian, whenever they eat the spicy food, spicy food are very, very good. Their ingredient, they're also anti-carcinogenic. They're killing the carcinogenic bacteria. So they are very good for the health.
You mean people who eat those spices and food, herbs from the Indian territory, continent kind of thing?
They are very seldom have the colon cancer. They may have. I'm not saying all of them.
Seldom, I understand.
But the majority. But I can give.
And you were saying that's because of the herbs and spices that they eat that came from India.
India, yeah. There are hundreds of spices, and every one have a benefit.
Wow.
Natural, like turmeric.
Yeah.
We put haldi, turmeric in our food. We put the pepper. We put coriander. We put so many things.
Nowadays,
You know,
Everyone are telling you about turmeric.
turmeric, yeah.
And it is the
And
Indians who used to use turmeric. You know of turmeric. I mean, mostly you talk about turmeric in India. Every kitchen got it.
Yes.
Every meal got it. You know, it is an interesting thing.
It is the best anti-inflammatory. It's one of the best. Now, since I'm talking about let me give you an example of another thing about the anti-inflammatory. When a person has inflammation, pain, if you complaining, well, I have a joint pain. People have a joint pain, back pain, arthritic pain, you know. Now, pain, one of the reason pain, but there is internal swelling.
Oh.
Now, what conventional do will, either they will do a prednisone, a corticosteroid or cortisone, shot or the pill to swallow. What it is doing, it is powerful anti-inflammatory. It's not curing. What it's doing is removing the inflammation, so you're not feeling any more pain. It's not killing the pain, it's removing the pain. Now, we have an excellent medication. You will be surprised if I tell you, it's a very laughing matter. For example, you know, if a wasp, you know the wasp,
Yes.
what happens if they bit on your hand? You know, you will get swelling.
Yes.
True? Pain and swelling, right? Now, homeopath has a medicine from wasp. What is the name of the man? Apis mellifica. So what we do, we extract from the sting of this wasp and make a homeopath remedy.
Wow.
Now, this wasp is creating a swelling, right? What we are doing is we are extracting the same medication from the wasp, Apis mellifica, we are giving orally. It acts as anti-inflammatory, and the pain, the inflammation is gone.
Yes. Yeah. You know,
So
I used to
this is-
hear about many years ago
You
about
know-
if a wasp, if
Yeah.
you get stung by a wasp, it has some benefits.
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
it has very benefit. Another example I give you, so how it is so good. Now, for example, snake venom. Why you have a person have to give anti-venom? What's the behind that theory? Venom is a poison. So why are you giving poison to the same person? The reason is you have an anti-venom. So venom kills the venom, and this is also principle of homeopathy.
Wow.
Poison kills poison. This is really, if some people who understand, they will love it.
Yes.
So
yes.
we are saying the same thing. Apis mellifica wasp is not a thing to be stung. It is very painful. Now you're giving medication to cure the inflammation. It's the best anti-inflammatory. You don't need any cortisone shot.
Wow. So that
You
can
don't
help
need-
arthritis, huh?
Yeah, I have given so many people, they're all cured. Arthritis always have an internal inflammation somewhere in the bones there. Yeah. Another example I'm going to give you, poison ivy. Poison ivy, if you touch the plant, what's going to happen? You're going to have a burning, you're going to have a painful pain because of the itching of the poison ivy, because you touch your skin.
So which one is poison ivy?
So there's a medication we make the medication from the poison ivy.
Any other name for that?
Yes, Rux Tox, RHUX, Rust. So Rust Toxicodrone is the name of the homeopath medicine. It's coming from the poison ivy.
Okay.
So what
okay.
we're doing it, you have
And that gives you a lot of rash if you touch it?
it will give you, yeah, of course.
What it looks like? What does that plant
it
look
will,
like?
well, I don't know. Plant is a poison ivy plant. I don't know
okay.
exactly.
So that's what it's called, and
It's
then
called
it
the
gives you
poison
this
ivy, yeah.
rash. And
It causes rash. So
Wow.
all your itching and burning and rash. So what you do? Take the medication from the same plant in homeopath, everything will be gone. So now you are treating a
for
person.
skin disease, huh?
Yeah, skin disease.
And skin disease is such a popular thing that people have
Oh.
all over nowadays.
Now
Everybody's in about skin.
skin. See what happened is, Shaikh Shafayat, what happened, I'm telling you, whenever you have eczema, skin disease, rash, itching, burning on the, if you are applying the ointment or cream, you are applying over the skin, over the dermis. Nothing is going inside. What we do, we give a medication which is taken orally. It is working inside out.
Yes, Yes.
So this is the basic centrifugal force we call, removing everything which is already built in under the skin, removing and out of the skin.
And
So-
basically, you're right, because whatever is happening on your skin, it's because of some internal problem
inside,
that is
yeah,
coming out.
Coming out. So we give a medication, person is get cured. No itching, no burning, it's gone.
Wow.
No matter what you apply, cream or ointment, it's not going to work. Yeah, you are suppressing the symptom. You are not curing it.
Yes.
So
yes.
this is the skin is one of the best medicine we have for any kind of rash, skin,
Interesting.
rosacea. I mentioned before,
Yes.
rosacea is the whole red become swelling, will become very red. So give the same thing, Restonx. With the
Wow,
pain.
I have learned so much from this conversation. I'm sure our viewers worldwide have benefited a lot. And we have really been talking more than 20 minutes in the second half of this program after the commercial break. So my last and more or less last but not least final question is, people who are viewing this program worldwide, if they would like to get in contact with you, call you on the phone, get some advice, get some medication, however, come visit you, or whatever the case may be, how do we go about that?
Well, the best thing
I know you got an
Yeah.
advertisement in Al Hikmat magazine.
Yeah, okay.
So they can check out Al Hikmat magazine.
check it, yeah.
Or they can call Al Hikmat office for
Exactly.
Dr. Iqbal Nazir. But tell us otherwise.
Well, the best thing will be homeopachtreatment.com.
Homeopachtreatment.com.
This is the website.
So they Google that.
They Google this, go on website. There is a form there. They describe their symptom, their phone number. When they come to me, I will, if they are out of the country, I will respond them through the email. I will guide them to what you should do, and I
Okay.
will guide them what remedy you should take it if they are out of the country. If they are
Right.
here locally, they can come to visit me. I will give them a consultation. Either I will refer to to get the medication, or I make my own. It all depends on the situation.
Right. So they either Google you online,
online, yeah.
homeopath
Treatment.com.
treatment.com, or they Google Dr.
Or my phone number.
Dr. Iqbal Nazir, and they will be able to get you. They fill out the form, you respond to it in whatever their technicalities, and then you can liaison. Or your phone
Yes.
number. What's the phone number?
954
954
226
226
3652.
3652. So they can call that
Yeah.
number, call Al Hikmat, Google you, Dr. Iqbal Nazir, homeopath treatment.com. So there's so many ways, and you're saying they give a little synopsis of what is their sickness and
Yeah.
complaints or questions, and then you respond and you can continue with
We
that.
continue
Well,
on.
beautiful. I think that's fantastic.
Thank you.
People worldwide can benefit from
Yeah.
you, benefit from this show. And I want to thank you very much. Jazakallah. Allah bless you for
Thank you
being
very
with
much.
us
Okay.
in Al Hikmat Studio on Global Issues on Al Hikmat TV. So you have a couple seconds to conclude on whatever you want to say before we close.
This is what I'm saying. The people, they should take care of their health. How? Number one, type of food they should eat. They should not eat any processed food at all, because even we are eating a preservatives. Actually, have so many things. Particularly, I will mention from through your show. There's corn, high fructose corn syrup. Please read the label. Do not put anything in the mouth. That is really one thing. And other thing is this: water is another good thing. Try to have alkaline water. Now, alkaline water, you can make your own alkaline water. It is very simple. What you do with a 1 liter, with a gallon of the bottle, take 1 tablespoon baking soda, aluminum free baking soda.
Right.
Put down 1 tablespoon, shake it well. Now you have alkaline water. That water help you digestion your food. It will help you a lot.
Okay.
So this is these are the very important thing. I always emphasize about the food.
Interesting.
Always go right way.
Yeah, because what you
Homeopathic.
put into your body is what will
Yeah.
be the reaction of
Yeah.
that. So thank you very much, Dr. Iqbal. It has
My
been a pleasure
pleasure.
to have you. And it has been a pleasure to have you viewers worldwide with us on this show, Global Issues, where we have been speaking to Dr. Iqbal Nazir on homeopathic medications and medicines, etc. Thank you very much for tuning on, and always keep tuned to Al Hikmah TV 24/7 online. May Allah bless you. May He bless and guide all of us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.